Meaning when the Lord brings his righteous indignation down on you for your evil ways, that money that you got ain't gonna save you. And that could come down in many ways, man. The Lord could just bring your life to an end, man. In various forms. A lot of people are gonna find that out. A lot of these people out here that got money, they're gonna find out, man. The Lord's gonna judge them, starting with their bank account. People gonna get emptied out. You know, martial law troops bust up in their house, throw them in a concentration camp. Like Mayweather, man.
He gonna get grabbed up.
He gonna get grabbed up, man. Mayweather ain't nothing. What? You see them Ferraris and man? Look, man, Mayweather, he's through, man. The Lord's gonna bring him down. He's gonna be punished, man. Unto death. Because the wages of sin is death, and he hasn't accepted Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
That's not, he don't fear the Lord. To accept Yahweh Shai, you gotta fear the Lord, man. Go on.
That's right. Proverbs 15 and 30.
You gonna repent and you don't fear the Lord. If you don't fear the Lord, you ain't gonna repent. What are you gonna repent for?
Proverbs 15 and 33. The fear of the Lord is the instruction of wisdom, and before honor is humility.
That's right. Before honor is humility, man. So the meek, guess what? The meek fear the Lord, man. The meek fear the Lord. See how important the fear of the Lord is, man? It's a very important thing. Give me Proverbs 16 and 6. And we're gonna tie it into the elect too, and the men that come into the truth, that are reserved unto the end to be saved. Those are the men that the Lord has given them His fear, man. The men that you see that are out here diligently teaching His word and believing the truth, the Lord, one of the first things the Lord gave them is fear, man. Fear of Him and faith. Those two goes hand in hand. Yeah, that's how you receive wisdom. But it begins with, hey, I'm gonna put the spirit on that man to fear me. Okay? You know, you were smoking, oh shit, man, I'm gonna be destroyed, man. Yeah. I remember getting all kind of hella nervous, man. Oh shit. I'm here smoking the zoo, watching the videos, getting hella nervous, man. That was the fear of the Lord, man.
I'm with you on that one.
It's real. But you gotta understand, everyone ain't gonna get that, man. That's not for everyone.
Proverbs 16 and 6 says, by mercy and truth, iniquity is purged, and by the fear of the Lord, men depart from evil.
So how you going? There's no other way to depart from evil than through the fear of the Lord, man. There's no other way, man. You have to have fear of the Lord, man. In the churches, they don't talk about the fear of the Lord, man. God is love. Yeah, God is love. But the scriptures say you're supposed to fear the Lord, and we're gonna get that anyway. Give me Isaiah 33 and 6.
Isaiah 33 and 6.
I mean, hey, Sirach chapters 1 and 2 is all about the fear of the Lord and wisdom and understanding, man.
Yeah, come on. Isaiah 33 and 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times.
What's the wisdom and knowledge, man? This word, which is really Yahweh, the spirit of truth, which is Yahweh Shai dwelling with us, man, supping with us. But what does it go hand in hand with? Read on.
And strength of salvation, the fear of the Lord is his treasure.
The fear of the Lord is our treasure, man. You gotta treasure the fear of the Lord, man, because if the Lord take his fear off you, man, you gon' be just like these niggas out here. You gonna go all out to go all in into wickedness, man, because you ain't gonna fear the Lord. You gonna start shaping up, you know, you gonna start doing all manner of madness, man. The Lord will put demons on you. You're going to give in to what keeps the lust of the flesh in check? The fear of the Lord, man.
That's right.
Discipline. The fear of the Lord brings discipline. Hey, give me, I must get me Isaiah, oh man, Isaiah 63 and 17, because it's going to tie into the elect, man.
Isaiah 63 and 17. O Lord, why hast thou made us to err from thy ways?
Yeah, because the Lord set up Israel's downfall, man, you know, to fall away from him. But how did he do it? We're going to read.
And harden our heart from thy fear.
Oh, the Lord himself hardened Israel's heart from his fear. And guess what? 2/3 of our people, their heart is going to be hardened to the fear of the Lord until the day that they're destroyed, man. But the elect, then we got to understand that the elect, their hearts are going to be opened up to the fear of the Lord. And that's the beginning of what? Wisdom. Through what? Yahweh Shai. Okay? And that's it on that. That's it on that. Give me Hebrews 12 and 9. Baba Kasha. Hey, because that's why Israel kept going off, man. Because the Lord hardened their heart to his fear, man. Which is what? That means they lacked wisdom. They lacked understanding, man. That's why they were worshiping a golden calf, man. Them niggas were hard-headed, man. Even, you know.
Two.
Niggas were in the temple worshiping Baal, man. You gotta be, man. You actually setting up. That's in Jeremiah, right? They were worshiping idols in the temple of the Lord, man.
And cakes to the Queen of Heaven.
And baking cakes to the Queen. Now you telling me
That's a nigga right
they ain't got no fear of the Lord, man. You don't fear the Lord if you're doing that. Don't you know the eyes of the Lord burn to 10,000 times brighter than the sun? And the scripture already told you what the Lord's going to do to an idolater, and you didn't consider that? That means you didn't fear the Lord, man. That's why if you come into this truth and then you go back into the world and start worshiping idols, man, you through, man. That means the Lord never instilled his fear in you, man. You don't fear the Lord if you do that. You guys can't buck out the truth and become a Christian or something. Start worshiping Caesar. When you know the Lord's going to deal with you, man. Go on, man.
Proverbs 12 and 9. I mean, Hebrews 12 and 9. 12 and 9?
Yeah. Come on.
Hebrews 12 and 9. Furthermore, we have had fathers of our flesh which corrected us, and we gave them reverence.
Yeah.
Reverence is fear.
Reverence is fear, man, because fear is the greatest motivator, man.
Oh, yeah.
Esau knows that. That's what helps to keep everything in order, man. Like your parent with a child.
Yeah.
Your child is supposed to fear his parents, man. That's an important factor in parenting. Yeah, you love your children. Yeah, the parents are supposed to love their children. Yeah, the children are supposed to love their parents. But what keeps everything in order on a basic level? Fear. The same thing with which we gon' must needs get it. Same thing with a man and a woman, man. A woman is supposed to fear her husband, fear the men of her society. Otherwise, they're gonna be out of order. Love ain't enough, man. You need fear, man. That's the beginning of wisdom right there. Hey, you can't have a woman and your woman don't fear you, man. If your woman don't fear you, you're gonna get problems, man. Because she gonna cross boundaries, man. She gonna cross lines, man. I firmly believe that a man should be able to go upside his woman's head, man.
Yep.
Just like I'm a believer, you should be able to go upside your children's head. Discipline, because that fear is needed. That's an extra bit, you know, that's necessary.
That's right.
Keep them in check when they want to act silly.
So shall we not much rather be in subjection unto the Father of spirits?
Unto the Father of spirits.
And live.
Yo, that's hard.
You want to escape that?
Yo, hey, you gotta read that again.
And live.
Yo, that's hey, that's why. Hey, what's it called? The year of death and destruction. And all these people that don't fear the Lord, they ain't gonna live. Yeah, especially of Israel. Now, you all get some heathen, but they're going into death anyway. They're going into slavery. They're going into hardcore slavery, which is even worse. There's worse things than death. Being on that slave ship, smelling of vomit and shit. You rather die, man.
Hot inside.
Shark bait.
Shark bait.
That shit fermenting, man. You got shit cheese being fermented on your chest. God, that's a hard.
You know these heathens, they eat all kinds of abominations, so they're gonna be smelling bad anyway.
Hey, that scripture's bad, man.
Let's read the
See
whole
the power of the scriptures, man. Hey, read that again.
This is Hebrews 12 and 9. Furthermore, we have had fathers of our flesh which corrected us, and
Yeah,
we gave
because
them
back
reverence.
then the father was like serious, man. Now if the child go out of line, man, he knows he's gonna get an ass whooping. That's necessary, because when you take corporal punishment out, man, people cross boundaries, man. Children will cross boundaries. When they took corporal punishment out of school, what happened? The children started crossing boundaries, man, because there was no reprisal for it. Fear is necessary, okay? So if you're gonna be scared of an ass, oh, I ain't gonna do that because my daddy's gonna beat my ass. How much will say the father of spirits, man? That's what the scriptures are saying. Hey, read that again, because that scripture was bad, man. That scripture had me feeling all warm, man. It ain't even cold no more after that.
That's it. Hebrews 12 and 9. Furthermore, we have had fathers of our flesh which corrected us, and we gave them reverence. Shall we not much rather be in subjection unto the Father of spirits and live?
Hey, the correction that the Lord's bringing to the earth ain't gonna be no normal belt. When the Lord wave a belt, you're talking about tsunamis and fire and blood, man. That's how the Lord lay down the whooping. The Lord ain't coming with no damn leather belt, man. The Lord's coming with straight death and pain and anguish, man, and lamentation and weeping and gnashing of teeth, man. Okay? The Lord know how to get down, man. How to correct. Get me Luke 20 and 9. If actually real quick, get me 1 Peter 2 and 18, man. On all levels, fear is necessary, man. How much more say the fear of the Most High? That's the number one thing. But like I said, that's why this place is all out of order, because the men don't fear Yahushua, don't fear the Heavenly Father, the women don't fear, and the women don't fear the men. Really, the only one anyone fears is the so-called white man and his military might.
Yep.
Which he's the devil. So if you fear the devil, then you're going to do the works of the devil. The scripture tells you not to fear the devil. Fear the Lord, man. That's why these women are out. You might have a woman, man, and no matter what, man, listen, it must needs that your woman be scared of you, man. And in this society, it's impossible for your woman to be scared of you without you going to jail. That's why, man, when martial law and all that comes, you got a woman, man, you're going to see her change.
Yeah.
She going to be perfected in fear, man.
You're gonna be humble, man.
She going to learn to fear you, man.
That's right.
Because that's necessary. The love is all good, but you need the fear, and I see that clearly. You need the fear needs to be there in a relationship. It's necessary.
First Peter.
Oh, first Peter 2 and 18. We segueing a bit, but it is what it is, man. We covering the topic of fear anyway. Hey, GMS Fear the Most High 7, right? Oh, man.
So 1 Peter 2 and 17. 17 or 18?
18.
18. Servants, be subject to your masters with all fear, not only to the good and gentle, but also to the froward.
So the scriptures deal with you having fear, man. It's healthy when it's applied in righteousness. Get Ephesians 5 and 33. And we're going to pinpoint you women, man, because a lot of you women out there talking shit. First of all, you're supposed to fear men and fear your husband, man. But I love my husband. Yeah, that's all good, but do you fear him? Because if you fear him, sure as hell ain't gonna be. That'll keep you from committing adultery. And I heard some guys in work talking about that. He said, yeah, man, them women, where they're from, they're less likely. You can trust them to do a certain thing because the fear leads you to trust them. They could go to the market. You could go to work and come back and kind of trust they, to a certain extent, they ain't gonna do nothing because they fear you. But he says in England, man, as soon as you go out the house, you don't know, because they don't have that fear, man. That adds that extra defense for wickedness.
It's Ephesians 5 and 33. It says, nevertheless, let every one of you in particular so love his wife even as himself.
Yeah, you're supposed to love your wife. No one ain't saying you ain't supposed to love your wife. The guys getting all emotional.
Innit, bro?
But that's got nothing to do with order and discipline. That's like, you see, they apply it, but they'll be the first one to say, oh, you got to whoop your kids, man. Well, you don't love them? Of course you love your children. You buy them things and all that. But when they get out of line, you gotta check them, man. Order has to be established, man. And sometimes brute force is necessary.
And the wife see that she reverence her husband.
The wife see that she reverence her husband, and that's going to be established, man. The men of the Lord, man, beginning with that the martial law and all that death and destruction that's come down, man. And when we see how we getting down, man, and the power we gonna get raised up in, they gonna fear us, man, and it's gonna be beautiful. Cause I want my woman to fear me, man.
Yeah,
that's right.
She wanna make it.
Then we can love each other. Then it's perfect. Your woman don't fear you, man.
Yeah,
that's hell, man.
Yeah,
you in hell when your woman don't fear you, man. You gonna have problems, man. You're gonna be in a whole world of trouble in the flesh.
You're gonna be in the bar more than you are at home, man.
Yeah.
You're gonna be looking back at the plans.
Is that it on that? That was the point on that. All right, let's jump into Revelations 11 and 18. Hey, because that's what separates the saints and the Israel of God from the 2/3, the fear of the Lord and faith. But that got faith and the fear of the Lord go hand in hand.
Revelations 11 and 18. And the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come.
Thy wrath, death and destruction is come.
And the time of the dead, that they should be judged, and that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants, the prophets, and to the saints, and to them that fear thy name.
Give a reward unto them that fear thy name, man. Which is what? Life.
Yeah.
And life evermore. Alright? Is that it on that? So that shows you the fear of the Lord is connected with the elect. So that's a special commodity right there. Alright? Get Revelations 15 and 4. Man, these people in these churches don't fear the Lord, man. And that's a damn, you see what I mean?
Yeah, I see that.
Now, through fear of the Lord, you don't even want to, you know, because the Lord might kill you just for being around that devil, man. Hey, you got these people, man, they wink at all this homosexuality and this transsexualism. That means you don't fear the Lord. Because if you read the scriptures, the Lord destroyed a whole city, man, of people. They weren't all homosexuals, man. There would have been people there that weren't homosexuals, man. But they were down with it.
Yeah.
They were down with it, just like in America. Not everyone in America is a homosexual, but the average person is down with it. Oh, I ain't got a problem with it. Man, the Lord's got, hey, that means the Lord's gonna kill you. You should be angry, you should be protesting. Hey man, you should make it abundantly clear. Look, hey, I ain't with that. Man. So when the fire comes, you don't get caught up in there, man.
That's actually a scripture in the law. If a person says, comes to worship a false god, and you see him, you don't put him to death,
Which
you're going to judge too.
we ain't saying this was,
Oh yeah.
you know, but you're right, it's in the right spirit, because you're supposed to do something about it. You're supposed to be against it, man. You're supposed to stand firm against it, man. But in America, when they passed that gay marriage law, fuck Donald Trump, there should have been riots in the streets then. That shows you the Lord got to destroy America. Here it is, Donald Trump gets into power, which all them candidates were running, pushing LGBT. When you go to Hillary Clinton and you went to Donald Trump's websites and you look on the list of their policies, it all included diversity and gay rights. When they passed that gay marriage law, if America was a righteous nation, man, they would have been burning, and the guys would have, you know, start burning down the courthouse, you know, protesting.
Kidnapping fucking politicians and shit.
But why wasn't there no protesting? Because they see it as a light thing. That means they don't fear the Lord. The scripture says, hey, the Lord destroyed a whole nation of people by fire, man, for doing that. People don't fear, man. How people will sit there and watch X Factor and all kind of faggots on TV and wink at that shit like it's nothing. That means he don't fear the Lord. I look at that shit, man, I get angry, man. And I don't want to be no part of that, man. But I know the Lord's going to deal with that. The Lord got something for that. It's mathematics, baby. The Lord's got an algorithm set up to deal with that. Is that it on that? Okay.
So Revelations 15 and 4 says, who shall not fear thee, O Lord,
Who shall not fear thee?
and glorify thy name? For thou only art holy. For all nations shall come and worship before thee, for the judgments are made manifest.
So when the Lord bring that death and destruction, man, what's that going to lead to? All these nations are going to start fearing the Lord, man. That's when the way of wisdom is going to be established on the earth. It begins with that. All these nations are going to fear the Lord, they're going to fear his son, and guess what? They're going to fear the Israelites, man. And that's that they may live.
That's the new one.
Yeah, that's right. That's the that's the
That they
new
may
one.
live. You know? And that's why the kingdom of heavens, hey, we go for 1,000 years, we gonna bring justice. But
still fair.
And then after that, man, we're gonna rule these nations, man. And as long as they abide by the fear of the Lord, they're gonna be all right. Because that means they're gonna stay on the straight and narrow, man. Until they get out of line, and we're gonna have to check them on it, man. Put that fear right back where it belongs. Okay? But it ain't gonna be like this world, man. The kingdom of heaven ain't never gonna get to a state on the earth where the fear of the Lord is damn near zero, man. And faith is damn near zero. That's why the Lord said when the Son of Man cometh, shall he find faith on the earth, man? Shall he find the fear of the Lord on the earth, man? Well, death and destruction gonna start bringing that about. Hey, is that you on that? Revelations 14 and 7, right? That's why the devil, hey, I can see clearly, I can see clearly that the Lord has to bring great death and destruction, man, because these people, that's the only thing they're going to understand. Great judgment and death. They don't understand when you stand there and talk to them. The word of the Lord himself came down and spoke with them and they killed him. You know what I'm saying? They don't. There's a segment of our people and the rest of these heathen that are only going to understand brute force. That's the only thing they're going to understand. They're not going to understand reason. They need a traumatic event to happen to them in order to kickstart their mind to start listening, to open up their brain. Okay? I can see clearly that 2/3 of our people, they must be destroyed. That the majority of the people on this planet need to be killed and maimed and beat down and trodden down in order for them to understand the fear of the Lord, man. And you believe me, man, it's gonna happen, man. I can see why it's gonna happen too. Because this transgender stuff is out of control, man. We just saw it. And you can see the lack of fear in these people out here. They don't fear the Lord, man. Especially you people that go to church. And the Lord hates hypocrisy, man. The Lord hates it. That's why America's gonna get